Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Welcome to Pre-Market Analysis live on here for Monday, November the 23rd. Wow, 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 wow. Welcome to a new trading session. Okay, while we wait for maybe some people to show, I know what I need to do. I have not shared in the Discord. I don't think I have shared the link for this. So let me go grab that and get a shareable link and go to Discord because I am sure the majority, not that we have that much of a super audience, but the majority of the audience is awaiting the link for this. So I'm gonna say pre-market analysis, if I can spell analysis on YouTube, Monday, November the 23rd, 2020. Well, glad for those who were able to find the link. Congratulations. I cannot say you have definitely uh, started your new week on a good note. So congratulations on that. And maybe I need to edit and say at everybody. Can I say that? Because then there's always somebody who will feel left out. At everyone. So all right, and then we are saving. All right, fantastic. Yep, because I was not keen on setting up the link yesterday. Oh boy. Yeah, hope that everybody had a great weekend. So where am I now? Where am I now? I'm supposed to be sharing. Yeah. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. Hello, Mr. Lawa. Good morning. Ms. Dora, glad to have you on board. Thank you for. If somebody could confirm the quality of the sound, I'm still using the mic that I don't want to use. The mic that I'm supposed to be using, that's the one that I'm doing recordings of all the video on, and it's just fine. So, and speaking of recording, I think YouTube should have just updated the long-awaited video that I've been touting all week long. Was it all week long only about the option trading strategies series, and we started with Spice. I think Spy was the one that we touted the most about. Thank you, Miss Dora, for confirming the quality of the audio. So yeah, I had to, right. I made another video over the weekend, so because we have been using Sphinwiz in a manner that maybe was not suitable for everybody in terms of the stock that we were screening. So we made a video on Finwiz, how to use it for penny stock. Not that penny stock, there's any bad thing about it. So I made a video on that. I even started a video on Bitcoin. Yeah. So let's see. I think I'm going to be a very busy person in the very near future. If, let's say, all of these things are hard to keep up with all of these things. But definitely for us on here, we're going to make a point that which that is of interest to you, the subscribers. We focus on that and we continue to bring you quality content on that. So check out the new videos. Comment as usual if they are to your liking, or make suggestion. That has happened in the past. I was waiting on that video. Yeah, I know. You were not the only one. So in my I have like 2 pages worth of videos, folks, that I'm supposed to be doing, and every single time, because that one seems obvious enough, right? I mean, how often do we take trade on Spy on here? or anything. So my apology. I'm laughing because there's this joke about YouTubers. They always say, YouTubers always say, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I need to be telling my story soon. Hope we're not gonna have some time off. Well, this is a short week, right? We're going to have some time off starting on Thursday. Uh, yeah, so I'm going to be busy making video. I will need to share my YouTube experience. How I went from 3 subscribers, yes, 3 subscribers, to to where we are today. The Mr. Dario said the other day that uh, I'm becoming big now. I'm forgetting the little person. I don't think so, Mr. Big, because my wife will remind me of my 3 subscribers. Right? It was her, my sister-in-law, and my cousin. So for the longest of time in March, we had 3 subscribers. So hey, this is I need to share my testimony on YouTube, so I need to make those videos as well. So yes, we made a video. I can yeah, we can see it. I mean, the video is not this one. So these are the live one. So for those who are not familiar with our, I don't even think I have. Yeah, I think that's the thumbnail they're using right now. So this is the thumbnail they're using. The video is this one. It's titled "Option Trading Strategy with Example." So we're gonna be bringing a series because we have plenty. I haven't even finished the description. So we started with SPY. Yeah, and it's using on here very practical, I think. Yeah. So it tells us exactly Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and the type of risk reward that's recorded. So check it out. Comment and let us know. Let us know. Have you been able to use? That's your part of testimony, right? Have you been able to use this strategy since you have been here with us? So that's the type of feedback that's where we like to get, and maybe your version of it, because you again as overall strategy as traders, right? We will take specific techniques or strategies or methodology and then apply it to our own, making them our own. Just like the Gangsta, when we introduced the Gangsta under, there now there's a flavor of Gangsta, including the so-called strawberry Gangsta version, much beloved by Mr. Greg, who just walked into the into the chat room. I cannot forget about you, sir. I cannot forget about you. Yes, Dasala associate is none other than Mr. Darius from Georgia. So I cannot forget about him anymore. Yeah, because he say I'm becoming too big now. I'm becoming big, and Mr. Darius, I have a YouTube channel where on a live show I have 7 people on a Monday. That tells you how big I am. If that tells you how big, that tells you how big I am. So, well, trust me, far, far, far from true, folks. I mean, nobody. I mean, 7. We have 7 viewers, yeah, and we have less than that here, yeah. So, Mr. Darius, trust me, we're far from that. All right, thinking far for that. Hey, we can be small, but we can be mighty. Yeah, that's something that I really definitely believe on, and it's not a bad thing. Trust me, it's not a bad thing at all. Okay, Mr. Greg, I live about 45 minutes away from Hollywood, so I'm not even close. Yeah. No, I mean, it actually is a good hour, at least a good hour on the 405 North here here in Southern California, so Hollywood not. And later on, when I'm going to be sharing with you my humble beginnings and of the likes, you guys will take another perspective on this. Hello, Mr. Junior. I saw your comment on Discord. Yes, folks, we talk on our Discord channel over the weekend. Yeah, because Discord is open 24 hours a day, right? So people will leave me comments on there. Mr. Junior is who just mentioned Gangsta today. Made well asked me something about I think was it Twitter, and I don't think I had the time, to be honest, to look at it. But let's take a look. We will take a look, obviously, if let's say Twitter is moving. What we can do of that. I was really busy trying to set up the list of videos we were going to be making. All right, so enough about that. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Glad to have you on board. I don't care how small the numbers is. Trust me, folks. I'm used to this, and it's even better. Those who are not here, hey, maybe the pastures are green somewhere else, or they will just be missing out. So for us, as long as we can impart this knowledge into at least one person, would definitely enjoy that. All right. So yeah, what's Mr. Wayne was the one who was excited all that about Bitcoin. So let's say if we were able to carry a series on Bitcoin, but shy of carrying a series on Bitcoin, let's do our usual on here top-down analysis. Yeah, can we start with the top-down analysis? Yes, we can start with the top-down analysis. I just toggle screens very fast here, so let me slow down. So SPY closed on Friday at 355.34. The strategy didn't work on Friday. The strategy didn't work on Friday that much. They waited. So those who were wondering that, hey, did our SPY strategy work on Friday? No, you are looking at this chart here, the 15-minute chart. I mean, the last candle went, but 1 point, it wasn't enough to make it something substantial. This morning SPY is gapping up. We didn't, in the video that we just released on SPY, we focus on the closing strategy hour. I didn't even talk about the strangling of SPY or overnight. So that's, I guess I will have to make another video. I'm trying to make very concise, precise video because I'm seeing that most of the people who view the content, first of all, we know that 66% of them are not subscribers, so that does not concern you guys. You guys are the diehard fan of successful trading and the belovers of Gangsta Strategy. The rest of the folks who watch the videos, they watch them very sparingly. So meaning when we make long videos, they are not really into that. It's not me making that up. It's what YouTube analytics are showing us. So back to SPY on here, top-down analysis. 357, we are gapping this morning. Typically, folks, during the holiday season, the psychology of the market is typically bullish. I'm not saying that, hey, that means that all this week only trade calls, right? Because that's not a license. When I make these remarks, folks, it's just for us to have a bias, or when we're setting up our position, but we need to see that. We need to see something. You cannot just say, hey, Telex says that the holidays are bullish and Holy Mary, eggnog and egg what? We are just going to be trading calls. That's not what it means at all. So I need to clarify that because everything that we say is subject to interpretation. Yeah, the big candle here again on QQQ closing at 290.36 on Friday looks like, yeah, we could have made money. Even if we enter here, there was not that much, meaning 1 hour into trades from 292 to less than 2 points thereabout. The candles are big because it's 15 minutes, but the candles do not really translate, let's say, a big movement. This one here, yeah, this one here, this was on the 19. But this morning, small gap up, really, we can consider that the market is flat, all right? So when that's being the case or not being the case, we have been teaching here on how to go and use a free tool like Finways for you to set up opportunities. So how do we do that? Again, this one actually we haven't made a full video on that, believe it or not, right? So this switch that we are doing here, that's another video that I'm sure Miss Dora's gonna say I was waiting on that. So but we have been showing it here. So these videos, I guess they don't count. Nobody other than people who catch this live and a little bit on playback, these morning videos that we do here, they are not watched. They have 0 viewership. So pretty much, yeah. So hey, that's okay. But for us, we thought that we have been using this time here on the live day trading session, pre-market analysis to provide education as well. But hey, that's okay. So here, optionable over $20. Now I'm sensitive about that for people who trade penny stock. For those, we made a video. Yeah, I don't want to see any more comments about, hey, you only focus about stocks that are expensive. How about the people who trade stocks? Actually, we will be making more videos on that. I guarantee you that. So over 1 million in terms of volume, and all we have to do on here, yeah. You see this? Let me go slow here because this part sometimes some people are missing that, and then they're telling me, hey, I'm not seeing the same stock as you. So for us, we put here auto refresh 10 seconds. And then this is the most important thing. Yeah, the last part on here is that you are filtering for the stock that are the most bearish or the most bullish. Yeah. So by this year, the percentage change here, this is a question that you may have, because you may not say, hey Telex, I'm doing this exactly that I'm saw on your video, but I'm not getting the same one. The reason is you put it on auto refresh. The auto refresh part is that every single time that you look at it, let's say this stock, let's pick an example. Foot Locker right now in pre-market is minus 1.35%. But as the trading session open, let's say all of the sudden is trending bearishly, further bearishly, it goes to 2%, then it's going to be going up automatically on here. Yeah. So an example, Bazoon right now. Okay, you just saw Bazoon. Bazoon just went to number 4. Let's wait for a second here to see actually if something is changing in pre-market here. Yeah. And this actually, if you're, trust me, I have not been able to really consistently focus on this. You can be focusing on this because you can pick up something here. It goes from number 28 to number 25. That's your cue that something is moving. Something just moved. And we need to catch something that moved, please. So let me just quiet my mind and see something that moved. Bazoon was number 3, and then it moved to number 4. So, but we will expect that, especially now. Remember the thing, that the one piece of nugget that we have given you. We have said starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, between 9 a.m. Eastern and 9:20, you can actually get a sense of the true direction of some of the stocks in pre-market as volume is getting in. Because in most institutions, the offices are open now. It's 6:03 Pacific time, pitch dark outside here in Southern California, but it's 9 Eastern, 9:03 in Florida, in New York, in Toronto. In Europe, they have been open for 6 hours now. Remember, institution, they use Europe for trading as well. Yeah. So at this time, we can see true. Well, no, sometimes people say true money. Look at Bazoon, folks. Bazoon was number 3, now is number 4, meaning that this bearish setup here, people is buying into. The price is increasing. Yeah, so you can do that using your pre-market chart. Let's illustrate this. So I'm going to go to Bazoon. Bazoon is a stock from China. It's an internal retail. So BZUN. Yeah, I'm just using it as an example, folks. I didn't study this. I'm making this thing up as live. I'm teaching this thing live as I'm seeing it. Yeah. So remember, you can see your pre-market on here. I go to my settings. I'm going to say extended hours. Yeah. So when I go to extended hours on here on my trading view, we have a video on how to set up your trading view like us, right? So that's something that you have right now. Okay, so I'm not sure if this thing is doing it because here's my pre-market, and I'm not seeing something like that. Let me try to check it with SPY, because we know SPY has volume. I didn't check the volume on Bazoon. Okay, so here's my pre-market. Okay, so for SPY, for instance, here's the pre-market on the 23rd, how it has traded overall. I can put 15 minutes to see less candles, but you get the idea. What we are teaching on here is that, hey, how you can spot a trend during pre-markets, and even starting from this view on here, because Bazoon, when we first started, was minus 3%. Look at it now. So for me, then meaning, hey, Telex, what does that mean? This in layman terms means that though Bazoon is down right now, though some buying, maybe it's coming in. So meaning this is a great opportunity for instance, to go for calls. So let's say Bazoon is gapping minus 1%, but the bias, let's say, yeah, if you want to try a Gangsta on this, based on this action that I'm seeing that there's some buying coming into Bazoon here, I will put my bias more on the calls. Meaning, what does that mean? My bias more on the calls. If I'm setting up a Gangsta trade, a stronger trade here to take advantage of this, I'm going to say I'm willing to buy more calls than puts. How many more? I could say maybe in my overall position, I have 60% calls and 40% puts. This is the type of information that the time you spend studying pre-market will help you. And I strongly encourage you that. If you are a student of option trading, I have said many times here, it's about acquiring knowledge. The idea, the concept that somebody is going to be, I don't care how much you're paying for it. Yeah. Somebody is going to just be feeding you trades. My personal opinion, that is not sustainable long term. It's not. So some people may disagree. It's absolutely okay. It's okay to disagree sometimes, folks. Yeah, people think that when we disagree with something, that's no. It's actually there can be healthy disagreement because, and especially in the market, there's so many ways to make money. I kid you not. There's so many ways to make money. So that's the teaching on here. So conversely, very quickly, if we go on to the other direction, so I just toggle this change here, right? When the arrow is pointing down, it gives me the bullish ones. When the arrow is pointing up, it gives me the bearish ones. So here, which one are moving here? Switch Energy Acquisition Company. I have no idea what this company is, but hey, it is trading with a million volume. The next one, Blink Charging, BLNK, Artis, Li auto manufacturer, especially those from China, they have been moving a lot. Li, I think somebody mentioned it a week ago or a couple of weeks ago. Here it is now, 2 million shares in pre-market here, up 7%. That's not bad to start a week, isn't it? Gap is a consumer cyclical. It's clothing, I believe. Yeah, apparel retail in the USA. Did they have earnings? 108,000 shares moving 8.7%. So these, for if you have been studying here with us, these gappers are candidates for you to trade, apply a Gangsta strategy. So we teach you that here, if this is your first time here. Here's this stock here, Fubo, that's up again pretty much every day. Like Fubo, I don't know, Fubo is a broadcasting company. You can get it on your internet and everything. The name just make me laugh. Same thing like this one, Futu. Futu, what's the name of company is this? Futu Holdings. I've seen it a lot here. Financial and from Hong Kong. It has been trading. How do we know? Oh yeah, this is the other thing here. Yeah, if I just hover over I can see the chart of it. I love Finviz, folks. I love Finviz. And look and then see the trend that, hey, since November, we're only November 23rd. This stock Futu, because I've been seeing it here every day. And if you spend time studying this, you're gonna get trade naturally because you're gonna be able to catch momentum. So Fubu stock, obey to our famous principle here. Yeah, I'm just using as an example again as teaching, right? From 30 to 50. But when will you have been able to do that? Let me actually illustrate that here. So Futu, I don't know anything about this stock. I kid you not. So let me come back here, show you Futu and something that we have talked about recently here, because we have people who are catching this channel who maybe they don't trade option. They are more comfortable trading stock. That's okay. That's okay. But the same principle, you will still apply them and they will still be good. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful for our teaching here. Folks, pay attention here over the next 3 minutes if there's only one thing. Yeah, because we talk about, oh, how can I find strategies to trade? Or I mean, look at this. How many times have we talked about it? How many? Tell me if you have been here around or if you've seen my video, the videos here. How many times have we talked about a breakout out of a long range consolidation with this box we call Darvax box? Yeah. This is it here, folks. When does this happen? November 10th. But the other thing that I want to mention to you, who can tell me something else on this chart that's definitely remarkable? I'm going to give us about 23 seconds. So I'm just going to pause on that chart. Tell me what's remarkable about this chart. Where will you actually have gone taking the trade? There's one thing we have been talking about this channel here on here that's obvious on this stock. So yeah, meaning if you just trust me, if you have been being on, because for me recently I've been spending more time on Finviz and just looking at it. Then you go to the daily chart of this. I'm seeing something here on this daily chart. This is like, dang, we have talked about that as a trigger to go long on a position. Could somebody tell me what that is? We have 12 concurrent viewers. I don't know those in playback if they can catch that. So I'm sharing a chart of what's the stock? Futu. So the stock is Futu, and I mean you don't need to know what else. When it broke out of the Darvax box, yes, we said that, Mr. Junior. We said that we gave you the Darvax box, but there's something else. There's something else that happened other than breaking out of the Darvax box that we use as well. We have feature on here. Maybe not in past week, Mr. Junior, since you have been with us, but we have said that before, and we can use it in both directions. That's another hint. Yeah, we can use that in both directions. When that happens, it's a sign to follow the momentum. I think yes. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Congratulations, Mr. Andrew. Oh man, this is good. For those who call me the professor, I love this interaction. Yes, the crossover of the EMA 8 over the EMA. Oh yeah, sorry. I apologize. My the data window need to come here. Sorry, that's my Bitcoin experience this weekend. I left it on that window. Yes, we had the crossover of the EMA 8 over the EMA 20. And every day that was passing by, my friend, was an invitation for you to double down onto your trade. Definitely. And then, obviously, so this crossover, folks, not a teaching moment. It happened before we break out of the Darvak box. Yeah. So you could have been as early as, let's say, this candle on this gap here. Yeah. As typical with any stock that do that, they will come and retest. Yeah. So at 34, whatever. So literally November 10, 2 weeks ago, you could have gotten this stock at $34 and rolled it to $50, $16 in 2 weeks by just applying this simple, tiny strategy. Either one of them, the crossover of the EMA or the breakout out of the Darvax box. Okay, folks. I mean, hopefully this by itself, if you like this type of teaching on here, please, that's an invitation to subscribe to our channel, because we want to empower you, the trader, to be able. You don't need successful trading. You don't need Jason Bond or whomever. You learn these things and you're set for life, because guess what? That same analysis, you can apply it in thousands of stock. Yeah, in thousands of stock. Oh, by the way, now let's go to the next level. Oh, to this morning, if you came here from pre-market analysis, you are in full session of teaching technical analysis. And maybe this is something that you don't believe on, in which case, hey, definitely I can see. Now, folks, on here, you can say, hey, Telex, fine, fantastic, but how many charts do I really have to look at? How about you set up an alert? Yeah. How about you set up an alert? You can set up an alert here for it to say that, hey, I want, when my EMA 8 is crossing once only, yeah, is crossing above my EMA 20. You will set it up like that. So in this case, the condition will change. So the condition will be, let me give it completely. Yeah. So EMA 8 crossing above EMA 20. Bang. That's it. That's it. Then you ask TradingView to send you an email, or to notify you on the app, or to show a pop-up. That's it. The message here, you can change the message. This is the pre one. And then you can say here, teaching from successful tradings. And then you create that. You go create that on a bunch of stock. I mean, what's the time to create that? The time to create that is obviously before it happens, because this thing has been oscillating and it doesn't work every time. Here it's that crossover here, but then the slope it didn't go. But for at least, if you start monitoring it on that day, we'll give you a day trade. Here I give you a big swing trade. Okay, folks, that's let's hopefully you got something out of that. Let's go inside of Power E-Trade and take a look at what's moving. Do we have Power E-Trade on here today? Yes. Let's see what's moving. What's hard to start a week. This is a short week, right? So we are open today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Then Thursday we are off. The market is closed, and then Friday is a half day. Is that the case? I will need to check it out. But here's where the ETFs are. So how much volume do we have on SPY? 1 million shares. 356 from. These things, they are just dancing, right? Literally, they are just dancing around the same value. So let's see. I'm not sure what moves on here, but hey, with your patience, wait for the last 90 minutes. Study the video that was just published literally 45 minutes ago, actually being published. We still have, but you don't need that description, right? The description of the video. This is something you have seen. You can go inside of our Discord If you are not in our Discord, maybe that's your opportunity to subscribe, right? And see numerous, or actually no, step number one, just go search on our YouTube channel, 100% profit. I don't know, usually I use gain or profit. How many videos come along? SPY is going to have the majority of those videos exploiting this very strategy that we shared with you this morning. So today's Monday, Expiration Mondays on SPY. Get your, but we didn't, in the video, we didn't go, we went as deep as showing specific budget allocation, taking into account, hey, that's, you may have a small account. Yes, that's, we know. So it's really tailored to option tradings for beginners. Okay, so SPY on here, not flat or anything, but nothing to write home about. How about individual stocks? We have to go with no volume. Everybody has volume demon, including Box. Box is a tiny stock that's it didn't is in the cloud industry, but it didn't take the same trajectory as its more illustrious counterparts like ADSK, CRM, and all of the others. But hey, maybe one day for Box, yeah, or Adobe. No. Okay, so in terms of volume, what do we have volume? AAL. Okay, the airlines have volume. All right, fantastic. Who else has volume here? Tesla, Apple, we have seen this every single day. Baba has volume, 800,000 shares. Earlier in pre-market, I think I only look at it once, to be honest, folks. It was up like 2%. Now is there. For us, we took a trade on Baba. We made money on recommendation on the Gangsta that we told you on Baba. If you were patient, and it needed some patience on Friday. So we thought that momentum was bound to continue this morning. It's at 0.65 is nothing. Yeah, I guarantee you those options that we stole, was it the 300 calls that we thought we stole at 50 cents? They're gonna be cheaper than that, because remember, folks, we pay for Theta for Saturday and Sunday. That's the drawback of buying a position on Friday. If it doesn't really gap, we overpay for it. But hey, what are you gonna do? And then days when you don't take it, we have had 2 weeks ago here on the Monday, 5 of our option alerts, they were giving gains of over 1,700%. Yeah, I know how you felt that day. I felt it too. But it's part of the game. Buying large, we are going to see what happened. So I don't know if you look at the chart of pre-market. For me, with the moves here, I didn't really study pre-market. I was busy making that video. I think that since, let's say, 9 Eastern, most of these, they are reducing, because since we have been looking at here, Baba went from 0.69 to 0.55. Is not so much, but I think the market has been retreating here. So these are the opportunities on it. But I mean, on Mondays, really, for me, as of the, I've told you, there are certain Mondays where I take one trade. Yeah, it's not, you cannot be invested when you are trading weekly option every single day. Learn how to manage that. Learn how to manage that. So today being Monday, we can afford to be patient, because they are going to, as the week is passing by, options are going to be getting cheaper. Weekly options, it's in favor of the market makers this week. I was looking at let's go here, option chain for Apple. When I was making, then we can, okay, well, I guess I gave that away, right? I was looking at the implied volatility for, not for all of them, but for Apple, was it Apple, Facebook, TSN, they got my attention, because look at this. So if this chart doesn't tell you anything, it should. Again, I repeat it, as an option trader, a beginner option trader, it should be telling you something. So the implied volatility for Apple here is lower than its 30-day average. In layman terms, what does that mean for you? It means that Apple options are cheaper than historically here. Yeah. Conversely, again, I'm paying attention at the current implied volatility versus the 30-day average, the dotted line. So if I go to a stock like Tesla, it's reverse. So meaning if you're buying the December, I mean, everything is relative, right? But the curve the line of for the implied volatility, the current one, is higher than the 30-day average. It doesn't mean that you can make it a strategy, but it just tells us that, hey, if the stock start moving, it's going to, those options are going to appreciate further. That's what it means. Here's Facebook. And the reason why this happened, because let's say recently the stock hasn't been moving. That's the case for Facebook. Yeah. If you go to the chart of Facebook, look at it here. These are, let's see, yeah, these are daily. Yeah. This is a daily chart for Facebook. Look at this. Not over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, you hard pressed to make money on trading options on this. Very, very tight range. Hence, that's bring its implied volatility down and its option down. Now, if all of a sudden it start moving, yes, they are going to appreciate. Okay, folks, I hope that was worth your time. Let me go do a quick check on here. Inside the room. Wow, we have some late viewers, folks. 15. Thank you for joining us. Also, Mr. Dora did say the EMA cross. Mr. Andrew did say the EMA cross. Craig Davis is saying Jason Bond. Okay. Hello, Mr. Kevin. How's Puerto Rico this morning? All right. Okay, folks, we can be patient. It's a week where you can relax. Tuesday into Wednesday. There will be opportunities for us to strangle. Yeah. So, but we are looking for subscribers who are inside of our Discord room. You already have your option watch list. Whatever is moving, we can day trade that confidently using the VWAP technique. Above VWAP posting high, below VWAP posting lower lows. That's nothing new in there on the scene. We appreciate your time. Have a good Monday, everybody, and we will. Give us your feedback on the videos that we are publishing, folks. If you watch a video and it doesn't move you, okay, then fine. If there's something you like about it, let us know. If there's something you don't like about it, or something that you want us to take another approach on it, we did that. We did that with Finviz and the French video. That video actually is getting views now, believe it or not. And I have people, mostly people. So my shout out goes to people in Quebec, because there are a lot of people who are French speaking. They're looking for knowledge on the internet. Most of the thing in English. I got into a conversation with a gentleman from let's see, what's the, I'm going to give the exact city in Quebec, because then that's people will actually see that I'm not making this stuff up. So I'm just looking at the app that's on our website. Chute aux Outardes. That's a city. That's a city in Quebec. Yep, I'm not making it up, folks. Chute aux Outardes. So shout out to everybody in Chute aux Outardes. And we're going to find a way to bring you more of the French content. I mean, there is a way to transcribe a YouTube channel into a different language. Obviously, it takes more work, but we will see, because, hey, English is not only the only spoken language in the world, and other people need access to this education. That's why on our website, we have different languages version, and we see a lot of usage for that. People from Bulgaria, people from Eastern Europe. Yes, we have those statistics, all of those statistics. Thank you for your time. Have a great trading session, everybody. Bye-bye.